Your all-in giving supports all of Westside's ministries here and around the world, including our expansion to reach 1,000 new families. You make all this possible through your generosity. Thank you.
Westside is going all in to reach 1,000 new unchurched families for Christ. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you can play a part. I remember talking to Paul Ward, a friend of mine who was in a group with me a couple of years ago, and I talked to he and the rest of the guys about not just the work that God can do in your life, but the work that God can do through your life. Start thinking of the people you work with or your neighbors and how God can start to work through you to reach them. Wow, the story of Nathan Gronberg is one of my favorites.
Hi, I'm Nathan. This is my wife, Jenny.
And I'm Riley. And I'm Addison. And I'm Faith.
Before we got married, we had some very limited talks about what, and I don't even think we talked about it as a relationship with God at that time.
I remember us saying that we wanted to have, we wanted to go to church as a family.
Yeah, we were married 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Scratch that.
9.5. We were married 9.5 years ago. I grew up in church, but after graduating high school and going off to college, I really just kind of abandoned my relationship with Christ for a long time.
Well, when we got involved, we decided to start a fireside. The main reason was for Nathan, being next door. And, we had 8 to 10 guys sitting around for, several months. We got to listen to a lot of different stories about their walk with Christ, their faith, and through all of that, God put on my heart that we should be, as a family, attending somewhere regularly. And I started praying with those guys about it, started talking to my family about it. And I, almost as soon as that happened, I couldn't believe really how quick it happened. We were attending Westside as a family.
I was kind of thinking, well, what is he doing? He should be over here helping me get the kids to bed is what I was first thinking. But then after he went, I could just really tell, how, Christ was starting to, really come back into his life. And I wanted us to be doing it as a family too. So I asked Ashley, hey, do you guys have any space in your small group? And can I come check it out? How I remember it is that I asked you, hey, is there room in your group?
Yeah, she was a great fit. She got along with all the girls right away, and she's super easy to talk to and get along with everybody else.
We decided that we wanted to get, more involved and possibly become members at Westside. So went to the Get Connected, and then we did Get Grounded and Get Charged. And then after taking those 2 classes, I realized that I wanted to be a follower of Christ, and I had asked Brian Phipps if he would baptize me, and he did in July of 2012 out in the pond.
It was Jenny that was really leading us towards, becoming a member, towards enrolling in those classes, towards finding more out about what Westside is about. And while we were doing all those things, our kids were spending a lot of time in the reef, usually 2 hours every Sunday so that we could find out more about Westside and start our process towards membership. And so kind of when we got through all that, we said, it'd be great if we could give back somehow. And we started volunteering in the reef, Jenny with the babies and myself with the twos. And it's still something that we do every single Sunday when we're up there. We attend at 8:30 and we serve at 9:45, and we love it. We wouldn't have it any other way.
I couldn't believe that we had been spending all those years since 2006 not getting more involved, because we were missing out on all these relationships and most importantly, a relationship with Christ.
Paul and Ashley reached out to their neighbors, and now their neighbors, Nathan and Jenny, are reaching out to their friends as well. Thank you, Westside, for going all in to reach 1,000 new unchurched families.